Leaders.
She was a very important person, and I myself have been in Tunisia several times as International Secretary of the Swedish Social Democratic Party, and several of my friends also had posts in social media where they said their condolences, and also the important inspiration that she was to especially the young generation. Well, actually the relationship between Sweden and Tunisia are excellent, and we have had relations for 300 years. Following the visit of the president to Sweden in 2015, we decided to re-establish our embassy, a Swedish embassy in Tunis. And it's also many people-to-people contacts. As I said, directly after the Arab Spring, I and people from the Olof Palme International Center and the Trade Union Confederation went to Tunis to make new contacts. We also had several contacts, for example with Mustafa Ben Jafar and several, not the least with so many strong women in the political life and the non-governmental life. We support this consolidation of the Tunisian democracy, and it's really appreciated that you had so successful elections last year. Tunisia is one of the few countries in the Arabic Spring who really has had a positive development, and we will continue to be a close partner to Tunisia in this development. I also want to say, being a former Minister of Trade, that there is trade between Sweden and Tunisia, and many Swedish companies are established in Tunisia. And it's everything from cosmetic and fashion to airbags. So it's a wide range of products. I would also say that we have cooperation when it comes to development, journalism, free media, and here, of course, Lina Bermedi was a part of this, and that means that not only I, but many people in the Swedish society actually mourn her and miss her. Well, actually, since 5 years back, Sweden has a feminist foreign policy. And I always take up as an example that Tunis Forum on Gender Equality was a follow-up to the Gender Equality Conference we had here in Stockholm. And for us, the issues of women's rights, women's resources, women's representation are of immense importance, and also on several issues like women, peace and security, the sexual and reproductive health and rights, and also the social and economic development of women are very important. And I think Tunisia is a partner in this work. Well, I would say the situation of Libya is very high up on the political agenda now. Just yesterday I discussed the situation with my Finnish and Norwegian foreign minister colleague, and the people of Libya have a very difficult situation, and they should have the right to enjoy peace, democracy and stability like any other people. But now the situation is deteriorating, and there need to be a full respect of the United Nations for arms embargo and so on. There was a summit in Berlin, and I really hope that this conclusion will be followed. But we see what's happening now. It's difficult in many ways, and also being a minister for a feminist foreign policy, we see that there is no women at all in any talks or in any discussion how to end the fighting or what should be the future of Libya, and it's absolutely important. When it comes to refugee, the best thing is, of course, if people don't have to flee their country. So the best thing to avoid the necessity for people to flee is to get a political situation in Libya. When migrants come, there is a very difficult situation for also the receiving countries. And as you know, since 2015, Sweden has received about 260,000 refugees. The most important thing is to get those people included and integrated in the society so that they can contribute to the society. But that is not an easy task for any country that receives migrants. Well, the EU continue to stand for international law and relevant UN resolutions, and the conflict between Israel and Palestine has to be negotiated with both partners taking part. And the United States plan is departing from international agreed parameters. I have taken note that the League of Arab Countries and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation has made clear statements, and I think that the international society has to stand up for a two-state solution with both Israel and Palestine as states in recognized and secure borders. Jerusalem should be the capital of both cities, and also when it comes to annexation, we are very worried because that is against international law. And the issue of annexation of the Jordan Valley is of course of particular concern. Having said that, of course Israel has security concerns that must be met, and the right of existence of Israel should not ever be put into question. But as I see it right now, there are the need for the Palestinians to be part of a negotiated deal, and not like in this case, not being part of what is presented.